Hey YouTube fam, I'm just coming on here and talking about my ex. Now, let's talk about the relationship portion of the relationship. Elijah, get in here now.
Shut the door.
Well, let's see. The first few years were good of the relationship, but the last few wasn't so good. Understandably, yeah, he's going to sit here.
Get my code. That's laptop.
Yeah.
That coin went out. Turn my phone off.
And he's going to sit here and deny what I'm about to tell you. A couple weeks ago, I guess a couple months ago, he confessed.
Elijah!
In here. Move, DeMarcus. Go get on the floor.
Yes.
Shut the door now.
Hey! What is this?
Do not touch that. Shut the door. Alright, yeah, just back to what I was saying. A couple months ago,
Hey!
and I asked him this question, and he sat here and lied to my face about it. I asked him if he was in Promenade Mall or Woodland Hills Mall with the same girl I've been talking about, and her name is Cassia. Okay, and he confessed his love to her. Last couple months, he was falling in love with her. But, you know, he sits here and told me to my face and denies everything.
What? Mama!
Put it outside now.
Where's my hat? Where's my hat?
Now. And you know what? This is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm not going to talk to him anymore. I'm not going to text him anymore. Because as I see it, he ain't nothing but a lowlife. Living at his mom and dad's. And he'll never get another girlfriend. I mean, he'll probably will. But he can't please her. He really can't. And I'm not coming on here bashing him. And I'm speaking part of my truth. You know, he wants to sit here and say, oh, he's done being the nice guy. Well, I was done a long time ago being the nice girl.
Mama.
And the good girlfriend. Hell, I went everywhere for you. I cooked your dinners. I rubbed your feet. Clipped your toenails. Cut your hair. And then in the midst of all that, I forgot about myself.
Mama!
You know what? I'm not going to let him.
Mama.
I see.
Look.
Yeah, I see.
Inside.
I'm not going to let him sit here and depower me like this. You know what? Because I'm standing up for myself. And if he sees this video, he sees the video. I don't give a two flying hips about him anymore. He can go out, confess his love to whoever, guy, girl, whatever. You know? And I'm just going to sit back, relax, and have my own little fun. And you know what? Someday he's going to get curious. Someday he's going to be like texting and calling me, hey, what you doing? I'm busy right now. I don't have time. And that's exactly what my mind frame is right now. Where my mind is right now. And you know what? I'm not going to sit here and let him depower me like this. He depowered me every single time in the relationship. He built me up. Oh, congratulations and good job. And then he downgrades me. Talking behind my back and talking to his friends. But on one point. This girl that he confessed his love to, like out of a fairy tale, she doesn't want to have nothing to do with them besides being friends.
Yeah, just shut the door.
Because she's too busy, I guess, starting her own business, concentrating on a music career. And you know what? To be honest, she's too headstrong. And you know what? It's time for me to stand up as a woman and as a mother. And you know what? I think first thing Monday morning, I wasn't gonna do this. You know, I was just gonna let it fly.
Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna go ahead and call child support, and so he can start paying child support. Now, at first I wasn't gonna do it. You know, if he just sat down, communicated with me, and talked to me. And, you know, and we'll be friends. But I see now that I can't be friends with him. Go get your brother.
Hold on. Is this thing? Oh no.
Get in here now!
Okay, let's get there. That's it.
And so, yeah, you know, I'm not gonna give him that power to pull me down and strangle me with that cord or that rope. So, you know, therefore, Monday morning when I wake up, I'm calling child support so my kids can have a good life. You know, if you play these non-Philly games and be a player, well, he can go be a player with the rest of them. But you know what? In time, someone's going to play him. And you know what? All I can do is, hey, I told you so. You know, I'm done with him.
Mama.
I don't want to have nothing to do with him.
Mama! I want to play that cow.
He makes
Oh, boy.
me sick. He makes me sick as oh, what's the word am I looking for here?
Mama?
Elijah, get in here now. Now!
Mama.
If you don't get in here, I'm putting you to bed. Get in here now.
You have to come down, Yasha.
1, 2, 3. Get in here. Now! You know what? I'm done.
You look at your eye. Bill.
Shut the door.
Which one?
Do not go back out there. Elijah, telling you right now. Do not open that door.
Hold on. I need.
And so, yeah, I'm not going to give him that power over me anymore. I'm done playing him his games. So, no more calling him, no more texting him, not unless if it's an emergency, something to do with the kids. And first thing Monday morning, I will call child support and get child support going. You know, if he wants to sit here and play games with me, build my hopes up and believing that we'll get back together, and he's saying, oh, there's, you know, hope for the future. Well, you know what? Kind of right now, yeah, there's hope for the future, but there's no hope for us anymore.
Here you go.
Period. You disgust me. You literally sit here and make me sick.
Mama?
After you said,
Mama?
I know, I see. I said, get in here now. 1. Shut the door. Shut the door.
Hey.
Shut the door.
That's you. It's white. I have white.
And yeah, so if he sees this video, now you know what's coming. And if you try to talk me out of it, the answer will be no. Because just like I told you last Sunday, I'm letting you go. I'm letting you be a bachelor because that's what you always wanted. And I'm going to sit here and tell the world what type of man you are. You know, understandably, yeah, he works. And yeah, he went to work and told everybody, oh, nothing. She's just sitting on her fat ass doing nothing. That's a bunch of bullshit. Yeah, I did sit on my fat ass, but I took care of his kids. I cooked dinner. I rubbed his feet when his feet hurt. I clipped his toenails. What man that doesn't clip his toenails? I mean, somebody told me that. I cut his hair so he could save $25 from going to the barber shop. And then, you know, to be honest, the last few months having sex with them sucked. I mean, he doesn't last long. Probably 5-6 minutes tops. And you know, I'm not coming on here bashing him. I'm just telling the truth.
Mama?
Yeah, see. I'm just telling the truth what type of man he is. And I'm not going to feed into his ego anymore.
Get inside with him.
And to be honest,
Mama,
whoever he has, I hope he has a good life and everything, but you know what they say, what goes around comes around. The next person he may have may be a narcissist or a person that cheats on him or somebody that will probably kill him in his sleep. But you know what?
Mama,
Yeah, I know, I see. Elijah,
you have to turn down.
get in here now.
Mama, you have to turn down your job.
Get in here now. Shut the door. 1. And you know, I'm just gonna live my life. Whoever comes along, you know, I'm gonna forget his birthday. Actually, technically, to be honest, I've already forgotten his birthday. It's sometime in September. So yeah, I mean, to be honest, I already have somebody, and that person will be down here in December, and it's gonna be a total shock to him, and which is, you know, I'm just gonna concentrate on this relationship because, to be honest, I didn't do anything wrong in the relationship. Besides, the only thing I did was just sit on my ass, and that was it. Cooked his dinner, cooked his kids' dinner, cleaned up. I done everything for him, and I forgot to focus on me. But you know what? I hope the next person he gets I hope that person doesn't do the same like he did me. Because you know what? Eventually he's going to call, hey, what are you doing? What are you up to? And I'm just going to say, you know, I'm too, I got to go. Bye. And you know, as far as I know and concerned, he can rot in hell. Because that's exactly what he's doing. He has He has a different mind frame. He has a different mind frame. And what I mean by mind frame, he thinks he knows it all. He thinks that he knows everything you need to know about a relationship and a friendship. You know, he has friends that are bachelors. Okay? One's a Christian, which is I'm not blowing up any Christian people or anything like that. I love God, and I haven't been to church in a while, but I'm starting to go and starting to get my mind off of him. And then he has another friend that, the only thing he does goes to work and play video games. And that's exactly what Will did. That's exactly what he did. He came home, he slept, and I let him sleep. And I watched the kids and fed him, cooked his dinner, went grocery shopping, but yet he sits here and blames me for every time I was in the hospital. For my stomach issues, for my kidney stones, for getting my tubes tied, and for having babies. He blames me for having babies. Can anybody explain that to me? How are you going to sit here and blame somebody for having kids with you? Kids that you wanted. And you sit here and say that I don't have parenting skills? Neither do you. Neither do you. You don't hang out with your kids like I do. You 95% of the time, you're working and you're hanging out with your friends. And it's the same routine that he did here as what he's doing at his mom and dad's. He will never change. He will never, ever change. But you know what? Starting today, I've changed. Because I started exercising. And although sometimes I'm sore from the exercises, but it's a good sore. I'm hanging out with my kids more. I'm taking them on walks. I'm taking them to the playground that's over here. I'm walking to the grocery store. And then, he takes them for Sunday. And my 5-year-old son told me that 95% of the time when they're over there, he's rather out with his friends or he's on the phone. Not paying attention to him. Not paying attention to him. And I'm not going to sit here and give him this power over me because I've been doing this on my own for 17 days now. 17 days. At first, it was a little bit rocky. Yeah, I cried, boo-hoo, yeah, and all this. But you know what? I'm done crying over him. He ain't nothing but a low-life MFer. If he wants to... Elijah, I said get in here. And you know what? And he thinks he's a player. He thinks he's smarter than me. But he can't even fill out his own paperwork. He can't fill out his own paperwork. He can't fill out applications. He can't, the only thing he does is let his mom fill them out. Or me fill them out. But you know what? That's enough for because you know what? This is the first day of the rest of my life. I'm not going to think about him. I'm not gonna talk about him.
Dumb.
You know, over pick his kids up. You know, and do whatever he does at his mom's house, which is it's the same damn routine. And he's saying that, oh no, I've changed. No, you haven't. No, you haven't. I can see it in your eyes, you haven't. And then he wants to sit here and think that he knows it all? Really? No one doesn't know everything. You know, and I really don't care if we're friends or not. Really, to be honest. You know, I'm starting to get my own social network of friends. And starting to hang out with them. And to be honest, I feel really good without them. Really, I feel really, really, really good without them.